Better speak to Cortez, because I think he's our shuttle pilot.
Lieutenant Steve Cortez, shuttle pilot.
Yeah, little robo-dog. I don't think I can pat it. At least not yet.
Okay, Lola, let's do this.
Don't let my good looks fool you, Vega. I got my share of scars.
That's right.
But a good leader.
Slapped him. Yes.
Nice.
Thane, what the fuck are you doing here? Hello?
Commander Shepard. When I heard Earth was under attack, I tried to call.
Go away, you stupid Karen. Fuck off. We got no time for that bullshit. Let the hospital staff do their hospital goodness.
Welcome to
Fucking hell.
It's just that if you're giving the orders, I need to be able to count on you.
That works both ways.
I'm surprised they didn't court-martial you. The Alliance isn't known for its flexibility.
Doesn't matter now.
Shepard, about Earth.
Time to crack on with some Mass Effect 3. So in our last session, we went to Palavan, the moon around Palavan, so one of the Tyrian moons, to rescue their next leader in command, their next Primarch. He's on our ship right now. We also ran into Garrus, so we've recruited Garrus. Now we're going to just talk to a couple of crew members, because we haven't talked to everyone yet. Then we're going to go to the Citadel. Then we're going to go to Eden Prime. It's going to be cool and interesting. Oh, last night we also went to Grissom Academy to rescue Jack and her students, because we learned that she's an instructor there for the biotic students. So, Confused Human, you got her pair of earrings and some face things, but no hat. Well, there's always next year. Did we rescue the babies? We did rescue the babies, and we rescued David, who we ran into in Mass Effect 2. Remember David, the autistic guy who was strung up? He was there. He remembered us. He helped us out. If you haven't seen it, just jump to the last stream on either YouTube or Twitch. You can fast forward right to the end to sort of see the interesting bits there. But yeah, it was awesome. All right, so let's go chat to Liara and then Garrus.
You're positive you don't want to come over and talk?
No, the gun battery is nice and quiet. If I throw down some rugs, it'll get downright cozy.
Garrus?
I'll be fine, Liara. Just gathering some thoughts.
All right.
Yeah, so Garrus is probably going through some shit because his home world is under attack, and he pointed out, you know, a big glowing spot on his planet that we could see from the moon, where he was born and grew up and had friends and family. That looked like one giant fire that was thousands of miles across. That didn't look good. All right, Liara, let's talk to you.
Hello again, Shepard.
What have you been up to since we last saw each other?
Since you helped me defeat the Shadow Broker, I started looking for defenses against the Reapers.
Very glary.
Aliens were the only ones with substantial information on them. The older civilizations barely had records. I knew the Illusive Man was hunting for the same thing when our agents began crossing paths.
Like on Mars.
I thought I'd covered my tracks, but he had surveillance there all along.
Oh, okay.
What's been happening with you as the broker, Liara?
It's been exciting. The old broker's ship, impressive, but it was never meant to be space-worthy. Which meant the Illusive Man eventually tracked me down on Hagalaz.
Oh, wow.
What happened?
I knew he was coming. Farron and I loaded as much of the ship's specialized hardware onto a shuttle as we could. We got away from Cerberus' ships after arranging an appropriate distraction.
What kind of distraction?
Sending the broker's ship exploding into a Cerberus cruiser.
That'll do
The
it.
Illusive Man expected me to give up my resources in such a spectacular fashion.
Can you still operate as the broker without the ship?
Well, I couldn't let the Illusive Man have it. I saved what was crucial. My network of agents is intact, although the Reapers have taken a toll on their numbers. It's taking a while to re-establish contact.
So where is Farron if you two escaped?
He convinced me he was recovered enough to work, and I do need more agents.
Agent Farron didn't report any injuries during his last call to you, Doctor.
True. Given what he survived, I should probably worry less.
Yeah, he's pretty tough.
You brought your little helper with you?
Its name is Glyph. It helps sort through all the data that led me to the archive on Mars.
It was a pleasure to be of assistance, Doctor.
Glyphs interfaced with the data feeds. Its analytical software should come in handy.
How much do you know about this Prothean artifact?
Very little. We're fortunate enough data survived to piece together the blueprints. Decoding them will require as many specialists as we can find.
It's that high tech?
I'd have killed for a glimpse of it during graduate school.
Wow. Oh, well, this Prothean data
We'll
is
talk later, Liara.
gonna be the key. This game is so depressing. Oh, why screen small? Sorry, that's my bad. There you go. No, I wasn't paying attention. Yes, I did. Kadoom, you're correct. I forgot to switch the overlay thingy. There we go. Now we're in business. Sorry about that. I need to pay attention to chat. But I try not to look at chat when I'm in dialogue, because otherwise I lose track of both conversations. I have to do one at a time. I can't multitask. He's not here in the cannons. Oh yes, there he is.
Looks like you've settled in, Garrus.
After what I've been through lately, calibrating a giant gun is a vacation. Gives me something to focus on.
We're gonna need you for more than your aim.
Oh, I'm ready for it. But I'm pretty sure we'll still need giant guns. And lots of them. Sovereign didn't go down without a fight. I doubt 1,000 more of his friends will be any different. Still not convinced I should have left Palaven behind.
There was a boy back on Earth. Couldn't have been more than 6 or 7.
Gimme.
I watched him die as the Normandy escaped. Somehow I'm still alive. And he's not.
And we're gonna keep dreaming about it.
Reapers has never felt much like a victory, has it?
We both knew this fight would be tough. Damned if the Reapers haven't delivered.
At least my government listened to me. Or pretended to. They finally gave me a task force as a token to shut me up.
So, you're their expert advisor now?
Just followed your example, Shepard. Yell loud enough and someone will eventually come over to see what all the fuss is about. Not that they'll actually do anything about it.
Until hell shows up at their door. Then they put you in charge.
Not like the old days, is it? Rogue Spectre and C-Sec agents running and gunning outside the lines, making it up as we went along. We're actually respectable now.
We've lost enough friends trying to make sure this day never came. I'd say we've all earned some respect.
Then the first Reaper we take out with this gun, it's in their honor. Just give the word. Something else you want to talk about?
That's all for now, Garrus. It's damn good to have you back.
Wouldn't miss this fight for anything. Now, I'm sure somebody screwed up something down here. I want to get the old girl back in fighting shape. Shepard?
You mentioned you still had family on Palaven.
My father is there. Sister, too.
How long's it been since you heard from them?
Long enough to be worried.
I'm sure they're okay.
That's the thing about getting old, Shepard. The platitudes get just as old. Pretty soon, blind hope is all we'll have left. And I hate being blind.
Oh, poor Garrus. Yep, that's not fun.
I know you don't have any illusions about what we're up against, Garrus. How do you rate our chances?
I know it looks bad now, but I think we can win this, Shepard. For the first time since we met, we're not alone in the fight.
That's true.
Something I
Inspiring.
learned long ago in C-Sec. An imminent and painful death has a way of motivating people. Instead of questioning your every word, whole civilizations are going to be begging you to save them.
After what's happened to Palaven, you still believe that?
I didn't say there wouldn't be casualties. It's something Turians are taught from birth. If just one survivor is left standing at the end of a war, then the fight was worth it. But humans want to save everyone.
Yeah, we do.
In this war. That's not going to happen.
Yes.
So what's this Reaper task force you've been running?
After what happened to you out there in Batarian space, I knew time was running out. For all of us. The Citadel Council was a dead end, so I did something I never thought I'd do. I went to my father.
He used to work for C-Sec, didn't he? I seem to remember that the two of you didn't see eye to eye.
To put it mildly. But he still had heavy pull in the Turian government. The Primarch, well, the old one, was a friend of his. So I went to my father and laid out everything we knew about the Reapers, from Saren all the way to the Collector base.
I'm not sure even I'd believe it.
I had to admit that parts of it sounded crazy. Meeting Vigil, talking to Sovereign on Vermeer. But my father just listened. It's what he did in his days at CSEC, putting together all the pieces.
Oh, that's good.
Connections were there. He wouldn't deny them. And he saw what we always knew. The Reapers were coming.
I'm glad someone finally agreed.
He did more than agree. He took it to the Primarch.
I like his style.
Except the Primarch wasn't as convinced. My father kept pushing and finally got him to commit some token resources. And if you call them a task force, it sounds like you did something about it.
What'd you do with it?
As much as I could get away with. And a little more. We hardened our lines of communications, expanded emergency stockpiles across the colonies, improved our early warning detection protocols.
You think it helped?
I'd like to think it bought our fleet some extra time. We'll know when this war is over.
So you can vouch for this new Primarch?
Well, even if I couldn't, you go to war with the army you have.
Will he live up to his word?
I've never known Victus to lie. Play fast and loose with strategy, maybe, but betray an ally. Not his style. And if he did try, well, we'll just find another Primarch.
I noticed generals saluting you, Garrus.
Yeah.
How far down the line of succession are you these days?
Let's not go there.
Primarch Vicarian, honored war hero. Somebody's gonna have to rebuild Palaven when this is over.
Yeah, somebody who knows how to hold a hammer.
That's all for now, Garrus.
Anytime.
Our boy Gary, yeah, so he's a bit depressed. He needs a hug, he needs a snuggle. Well, at least we can stir him up a little bit, right? Let's go down to the shuttle bay. So there's a couple more crew members to chat to because we haven't talked to everyone yet. I'm trying to space it out as best I can. I better speak to Cortez because I think he's our shuttle pilot.
Lieutenant Steve Cortez, shuttle pilot. Got news about our supply chains, Commander.
Nice to meet you, Lieutenant. What's going on?
Sorry to just jump in, Commander. There's so much to be done, I get caught up in the tasks at hand.
He's always like that. You need to chill out, Esteban.
So you do care, Mr. Vega? Or is that the Cerveza talking again?
So what's happening with our supply chains, Lieutenant?
Alliance procurement chains are in chaos, but the Citadel's economy is still running. I can network to Citadel retailers. You can view inventory and make purchases right from this console.
When I network to a new store, I'll let you know.
It does cost more to coordinate delivery to the Normandy, so it's cheaper to buy supplies when you're there.
So, you're my shuttle pilot, but you're setting up procurement chains?
I wasn't assigned as Normandy's pilot. Not much need for one on a dry dock ship. I was overseeing the retrofit of the cargo hold. I'm quite familiar with the operation and maintenance of the UT-47 Kodiak and the M44 Hammerhead. With my experience, it made sense for me to take over as shuttle pilot when we left Earth. I'm also responsible for logistics, making sure the armory and shuttle are properly stocked and maintained.
Ah, so do we still have the hover tank then? Yeah.
What happened to the M44 Hammerhead?
Yeah.
It was sent to the tech labs for a retrofit.
Oh, so we don't have it.
Mobility with such a small ESO core, its design sacrificed armor plating. The lab engineers are trying to improve that. After the Reaper invasion, those labs are probably just a pile of rubble.
The Kodiak seems a bit different.
Good eyes, Commander. This is the UT-47A Kodiak. It's got an upgraded ESO core and prototype stealth technology based on the Normandy design. For quick drops, I can get you in and out virtually undetected. She flies like a brick, so that's why you need a good pilot.
How long have you been with the Alliance?
About 10 years. I enlisted in First Fleet serving on the SSV Hawking, flying F-61 Tridents mostly. I love the Trident. It practically dances in low atmo. I spent as much time tinkering on my bird as flying her. Got a bit of a reputation.
So you can fly fighters and fix them?
Yeah, and I got a knack for procurement too. They were grooming me for CAG, but my skill set made me more valuable commanding a flight deck. They assigned me to the Normandy retrofit team about 5 months ago to oversee all cargo bay modifications.
Do you maintain this armory?
I share that duty with our illustrious Mr. Vega. Though I believe the only weapon he really cares to maintain is himself.
You know you love the show, Esteban.
The first retrofit we did was to move the armory down from Deck 2. I'm not sure what Cerberus engineers were thinking. Now you get off the elevator, pick your gear, and head right into the shuttle.
Just like the original Normandy.
Welcome back to the Alliance, Commander.
Efficiency.
You were stationed on Earth. Do you have family there?
I'm an only child. Lost my parents years ago. I had a husband back when I was stationed at Ferris Fields. The Collectors took out the whole colony. I'd rather not talk about it.
Yep, fair enough.
Keep up the hard work, but don't kill yourself.
Yes, Commander.
Cortez has a husband, but his husband died. That sucks. More depressive stuff to hear about. So yes, we got a little scanny pet jogging in the background. So this is where we saw an email in last session where someone talked about they'd left their pet robo dog on the Normandy and it was not going to be worth dropping it off, so just wanted us to look out for it. So yeah, little robo dog. I don't think I can pat it. At least not yet. Is he gonna walk? Oh, hang on. Oh, yes, hang on.
Hey there.
No, we cannot. Somewhere I've heard of someone has a web page or a website or something where it tracks every game that has dogs in it and whether you can pat them or not. It's just like a yes, no. Yes, you can pat dogs, or no, you can't pat the dogs. Belly rubs. Yeah, I want to give him little robo belly rubs. Speaking of belly rubs, look at Vega. This guy is ripped. I haven't talked to him yet.
Hey, boss. So, that Turian's on board now, no?
That
Yep.
and Edie's got herself a shiny robot body.
What?
She got that Cerberus bot and took it over.
You're shitting me.
I shit you not.
Huh. You down here for a reason? Or are you just looking?
It's my ship. I go where I want and talk to whoever I want.
That's right.
Fair enough.
Zoom the camera out.
To talk about. You already know my service record.
I don't, actually. I didn't have access to personnel records when we met.
Right. Forgot about that. Well... Think you can dance and talk at the same time?
Oh, yes, let's have a sparring match.
Oh, I can dance.
Okay, Lola. Let's do this.
Don't let my good looks fool you, Vega. I got my share of scars.
That's right.
You remind me of my old CO.
Oh, yeah? And who was that?
Captain Tony. He was a hard-ass son of a bitch, but a good leader.
Slapped him. Yes.
Nice.
I gotta react. I have to be quick.
What do you mean, was?
Died. With most of my squad. Protecting a civilian colony from a collector attack.
Ooh, collectors.
And the colony?
It was either them, or the intel we had on the collectors. Intel we could have used to destroy them. I chose the intel.
Sorry. That's a tough call.
It is a tough call.
The best part was, we didn't really need the intel in the end.
Oh no.
Because you were out saving the galaxy by taking down the entire collector homeworld.
Yep, so that's gonna make him...
You didn't know. You can't blame yourself, Vega.
Yeah.
Who says I'm blaming myself?
Sock
I
him.
do.
You a shrink too?
No, but that stunt back on Mars was reckless. You're lucky to be alive.
So?
So, maybe you don't care if you live or die.
Or maybe... I'm just willing to do whatever the fuck it takes to end this goddamn war.
Yeah, throw him down.
Maybe you are. But if you're half as good as I think you are, we need you alive.
Shepard for the win.
Thanks for the pep talk.
Time.
Hey. Thanks for the dance, Lola.
Lola, huh?
You kind of look like a Lola.
You're cute. So I'll let you get away with it. For now.
That's it. Now you made me blush.
There we go. Slapped him down. Oh, fortification unlocked. We unlocked a skill or something, did we? Awesome. So yes, I had to be quick. I nearly missed the last maneuver to throw him down. I nearly wasn't fast enough. Oh, weapon workbench. I was gonna check. Do I have any weapon mods for our shotgun? Nope, we don't. So never mind. Jump into engineering because I haven't even visited engineering yet. Here's our engineer pals that don't exist. Adams. The different Adams.
Commander, welcome back to the Normandy. Or maybe you should be saying that to me.
Engineer Adams, what are you doing here?
I was put in charge of the drive core retrofits. My experience on the Normandy SR-1 made me an obvious choice.
So, what do you think of our SR-2?
She's incredible. If there's one nice thing I can say about Cerberus, it's that they know how to build a ship. And about that, Cerberus, I mean. I owe you an apology.
How so?
Back when you got this ship, Dr. Chalk was contacting me, asking me to help with your mission against the Collectors. I refused. I didn't have your back, and I'm sorry for that.
Why didn't you join us?
I saw what happened to you when the Normandy went down. I didn't trust that it was really you, and I certainly didn't trust Cerberus. Also, as an officer of the Alliance, I don't just leave my post, you know?
Fair enough.
Your Alliance first. That's the way it should be.
Thank you, Commander. Glad to be aboard.
Does the new Normandy stack up to the old SR-1?
Stack up. It blows the old ship away. The
it's awesome.
drive core has been completely overhauled. The SR-2 might be nearly twice the size, but the new drive core is 3 times bigger. This ship can fly. That said, Cerberus isn't too high on safety. If pushed past her limits, this core would vent into engineering. Guess it gives my team incentive to keep her well balanced during a firefight.
Do your job or get vaporized.
Pretty much. I noticed you upgraded the kinetic barriers with cyclonic technology. Should help reduce the draw when under missile fire.
Hopefully that means fewer vaporized engineers.
The IES stealth system is significantly improved. It can handle a higher blue shift of our emissions.
And that means?
We should be able to drop out of FTL without triggering every sensor in range. Very handy for stealth reconnaissance. All in all, the Normandy is a marvel of engineering.
What do you think of Edie?
We had a good talk during the retrofit. A little strange at first, talking shop with an AI.
AI? I thought Edie posed as a VI to keep the likes of you from unplugging her.
Yeah, but I saw through her. Have you seen her hardware? Processing power is off the charts.
But see our new hardware.
Problems that kept fixing themselves. If I hadn't had her pegged, I would have sworn I was losing it.
You never expressed any skepticism, Lieutenant Adams.
I figured I'd better play it safe with the Cerberus AI, Edie. No offense.
None taken. As long as you keep your fingers out of my cognizance processors.
In the beginning, I tried disconnecting her from key processes without giving myself away. Easier said than done. But Joker seemed to trust her, and in time I saw her advantages. Even grew to like her.
Yeah, Edie is awesome.
Is your family okay?
My parents are serving on Viridian Zenith, an Alliance agricultural vessel. My sister is a navigator on the SSV Benjamin Davis. Happy to report that both vessels are safely under Hackett's command.
Excellent.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
Let's crack on. I do want to have a quick look. What does Jack's old hidey-hole look like? This is where Jack used to camp out. Model ship. Completely abandoned. Oh, got a few model ships though. Alright, let's head up to the command deck. Let's go to the Citadel and visit Ashley because that's the wrong way. Because I think Trainer said earlier that she may have woken up in hospital. Let's pay her a visit and then we'll crack on with our next action mission. We'll read some emails later. Alright, so where the hell are we? Zooming around some random system because I was trying to do some planet scanning or galaxy scanning earlier. Is also annoying in this game. Citadel. Alright, let's go to the Citadel. Go to the hospital. How many times I had to run from the Reapers? Many. So many. Especially when you've scanned and you've got all the bits unlocked and you're just trying to quickly swing past, investigate the item and take off again. Oh, it's so annoying. Oh, each game finds a way.
Docking clearance to an Alliance official.
Figures. Finally back in action, the Alliance already wants us tagged and collared.
Just our way of welcoming you back, Flight Lieutenant.
Yes ma'am, requesting docking permission?
Docking permission granted. Would you like private transport arranged?
Yes.
I need to get to the hospital.
Yes, Commander.
Thank you very much. Yeah, each game finds a way to make its, resource gathering frustrating and tedious.
Yes, I know your stock of modified metagel is low, but... No, you don't understand. This isn't for... Listen, I am a surgeon at Huerta Memorial on the Citadel. We have several alien patients here at this time, and we need... No, regular metagel won't work. We need the modified version for better absorption rates. Don't you dare hang up on me. This is a medical emergency. We can't wait forever on this.
Alright, so we picked up another side mission to get some special metagel. We can do that. Must be good sushi. Who's this? Is this Thane? Thane, what the fuck are you doing here? Hello?
Commander Shepard. When I heard Earth was under attack, I tried to call. I never got through.
Thane, good to see you staying in shape.
My disease kills slowly. With enough care and a healthy lifestyle, it can be delayed for a few years.
Okay.
Of course, my allotted time has come and gone. Now I exercise because it pleases me. What are you doing here?
Visiting a friend who got hurt protecting me. Ashley.
The dark-haired human woman in intensive care.
Yes, that one.
She will be starting physical therapy with my class soon.
That's her.
If she means something to you, then I will help how I can. As long as she is here, consider her under my protection.
Thank you, Thane. Very noble.
Appreciate it, Thane.
I am near the end of my life. It is a good time to be generous.
Okay, true, yep.
Keprel syndrome has put most of my other plans on hold.
What about his son, Kolyat?
Are you in a lot of pain?
At times. The oxygen transfer proteins don't form correctly. Your human equivalent would be hemoglobin. As a result, my blood is low in oxygen. No matter how much I breathe in, I get tingling, numbness, and that is the best of it. As for my brain, I cannot track the damage. I just experience dizziness from time to time.
Yeah, it's rough, isn't it? That's rough. He doing a protect. He is very cute. Yeah.
Do you know how much time you have left?
I've been to several doctors. My favorite gave me 3 months to live. 9 months ago.
Ooh.
It's freeing to find no requirements placed on me. No responsibilities. No fears. It is a good end to a life.
Well, he's very happy about it, so that's good. Although he's, reached the end of his life, he's in a good place, so that's good.
I'm back on the Normandy on an important mission. Sure could use you.
I would not be as I was before. I need daily medical attention. And if I know you, you will want to fight the Reapers somehow. You need the best at your side. And I am not at mine.
You don't have to wrestle down Krogan and break their necks. I'm sure we could find you lighter work.
I am at peace with what I've done in my life, Shepard. There comes a time when one must rest from war and conflict. Okay. It is not your time, but it is mine.
All right.
I wish the best for you, Thane.
And I for you. Do not grieve for me. I have good doctors. My son visits regularly.
Ah, good.
Perhaps we will keep up via the extranet now that you are free. Until we meet again, Shepard.
All right, take care, Thane. Oh, we get some reputation points.
Completely tasteless to call this place Huerta Memorial.
President Huerta died of a stroke 2 years ago, man.
I think you meant to say the man was dead for an hour and a half. Enough propaganda to get the hospital name changed.
He can't remember his own name without the VI in his head. Trust me, in this building, we know dead.
The Supreme Court says he's alive.
5 justices say he's alive. 2 of them appointed. The name is what it is.
It's completely tasteless to call this place
Who the
Huerta.
fuck cares what the hospital's called?
Huerta died of a stroke.
What's going on here?
Ma'am, I'll cut you a deal. You buy us 90 million credits worth of life-saving equipment, and you can name the hospital whatever you want.
Now the truth comes out. My job here is done.
Go away, you stupid Karen. Fuck off. We got no time for that bullshit. Let the hospital staff do their hospital goodness.
Welcome to
Fucking hell. The Metagel upgrade. Yes, we'll have that, please, because we are using Metagel now. Because we do get hurt. Oh, and the PTSD.
We'd killed a few enemy scouts, and it's quiet. The shuttle gets called away for support, so I'm there for the night. The humans get me dinner, show me around. One of them, this freckled farm girl, maybe 15. She wants to hear all about what it's like to be a commando.
You were probably the most exciting thing ever to land at her farm.
Yeah. She's saying she wants to be a pilot, and I say that life on a ship is grimy. And she asks if I'd like to use their shower.
Going by my records, you'd been on active duty for more than 3 weeks. Probably no real chance to get clean in all that time.
Pretty much, yeah.
Now, I'll need to look into it, but this commando or whatever suffering from PTSD is talking about being on a planet with some humans and some farm girl. I think there's another connection to that farm girl and someone else. And I think that farm girl died in some scenario, so I'll have to check in and hear more of the story. I think that's connected to another character we know in the game somehow. Can't quite remember, unless Cardoom you can remember. Not going to talk anymore. Maybe on our way back out she'll talk some more. Dr. Mitchell, anything else?
Commander. Here to see our patient?
Yeah. Cardoom, I'm correct. Hey, I remembered something good. Yes, Doctor, how is Ashley?
How is Ashley doing?
Stable. There's no evidence of cognitive impairment from the concussion, but multiple shoulder fractures are still on the mend.
Ow.
Bed rest under observation is all that's needed now. I'm sure a visit would be welcomed.
All right.
Keep up the good work, Doctor.
You too, Commander.
Let's go pay her a visit. Now, part of the reason we want to visit her, A, because we're just a good person and we care about our friends, but also this can have an influence on some events later in the game.
Place a call to Grissom Academy. They have biotic amp interfaces. I may be able to adapt for a SAR. No, it won't connect. It says the station's communication system is offline.
Yeah, that's because it got invaded.
If these interfaces make our commandos better on the field, I'll hold for as long as you need.
No, don't worry. I picked it up. I picked up the research when I was
I
there.
overheard you talking. Grissom Academy is gone, but I found this while I was there.
What is this? Yes, these are tailored to human physiology, but with a few alterations, they should work for the Asari as well. This is exactly what I...
Excellent. Mini, tiny side quest done. Can we talk anymore?
Tell Matriarch Athena that...
I'd like an answer, Lieutenant Commander. The galaxy has need of exceptional soldiers like you, now more than ever.
Yeah, we help.
I need time. You'll have my answer soon, I promise.
I look forward to it.
What answer is he looking for? What are you up to, Udina?
Shepard.
Udina? What was that
What?
all about?
You never actually read your email, do you?
No.
Udina wants to make me a Spectre.
Spectre? Have you accepted?
Not yet. It's an honor and all. But I don't know. I need to think about it some more.
It's a big decision. Smart to give it some thought. Here, I picked this up for you. Figured you had some downtime.
Ah, books.
That's sweet. I've been climbing the walls.
How are you doing?
Good, considering. The nurse said you checked in on me earlier.
We did.
Still out cold, I guess.
We didn't have time to talk. I thought maybe if you were up for it.
Yeah, I wasn't sure you wanted to. You were pretty clear on Mars about where things stood.
What do you mean?
You're not a part of Cerberus anymore. Case closed. Full stop.
It's the truth.
Okay. You cut all ties. I accept that. It's just that if you're giving me orders, I need to be able to count on you.
That works both ways. It's a damn mess out there. All we've got is the people around us. We have to trust each other or this doesn't work. Deal?
Deal.
When you're back on your feet, we'll talk some more.
Shepard, wait. There's one more thing. I wasn't sure if I should mention it.
What is it?
I have family back on Earth. I haven't heard from them. It's making me crazy. But I know you're busy, Shepard. We can talk later.
I've got time to talk.
you love that side view, eh? And the answer is no. BioWare do not know about gravity and how they affect boobs, and we're just gonna have to live with that. Doesn't exist for Ashley, Liara, Samara, Morrigan, Liliana, all the games.
Who's back on Earth?
Mom plus my 3 sisters. The youngest, Sarah, was away on her honeymoon. Married a military man, Thomas. He got called back in and she was stuck alone. She called me. It's been pretty tough.
I imagine.
I was always there to protect them growing up. Even when I was off on tour, they knew they could talk to me. I told her to come to the Citadel. We could wait for news together.
Hey, yep, good.
I didn't hear from you while I was a guest of the Alliance.
I couldn't face you. Even when Anderson requested my presence, it was difficult.
It's okay. We're both professionals. We have more important things to worry about.
You're right. I'm just restless laying here doing nothing.
So what's all this Lieutenant Commander business?
Seems like the old Williams curse is losing its grip. Was sure I'd top out at gunnery, Chief.
You've worked hard. You deserve it.
I thought so too. Until Eden Prime. Losing 212 was... well, you know.
It was the Reapers, Ash. You did the best you could, and survived to help us.
Just losing everyone under my command, it's tough to face. I'll never forget any of them.
Right now, we need you back on your feet.
I'll be back. And first order of business is to shove their metal tentacles right up there. I'll fight with honor and courage, ma'am.
Roger that, Elsie.
No. We'll shove their metal tentacles up their ass. It's fine.
We can't afford to be at each other's throats. If we plan on getting through this, we need to trust each other.
I was trying to keep the family stuff to myself, to be professional. I don't know how you managed to keep it all together.
There's a war on. People are counting on us.
I get it. But it's still hard to put it all aside.
Have you heard anything about Earth?
We have reports coming all the time on what's going on. Half are wild speculation, and half are probably too optimistic to be true.
We have to believe that we can do something.
When I thought you were dead, I lost hope. I'm telling you. But when you came back, I was ready to believe anything. I mean, maybe this problem can't be solved by some grunt shooting the boogeyman in the face. But if you think it might help, I'm game.
That
It'll
sounds
help.
more like the Ash I know.
Yeah, let's shoot all the stupid boogeymen in the face. Alright.
I should get back to it. Take care of yourself.
Will do, Commander.
Yeah, do Reapers have an ass? Or do they have a cloaca? Like birds and Solarians? Solarians have cloacas too. Is it just a docking bay, perhaps, that they have? Who knows? What else is...
Those prototypes are vital. We need these biotic upgrades to fight the Reapers.
Sure, that's going to be a side mission collecty thingy.
There isn't.
Yep.
Yes. All I can say is that unless we get those prototypes back, this project accomplishes nothing.
That's fine. We'll get them at some stage.
You can replace my leg, right?
Yes, but clone tissue replacement takes months. You'll need a prosthetic.
So they can grow a new leg for him. An empty room. Okay, cool. Let's get back to the dock. Back to our ship. On to the next interesting mission. Where's the PTSD person?
So I'm in the shower with hot water and everything. And that's when Naira came.
Naira was another huntress on...
A friend. I wanted it to be more than that, but she had a medical condition.
It's okay. It's in the file.
The farm girl calls in to me that another Asari is here. I thought the shuttle had gotten back early. I come out in a towel, and Naira walks through the door. But it wasn't her. Not anymore.
Oh, who was it? Oh man, we're gonna have to wait till we come back again to get more of the damn story. It's gonna be... yeah, so there's a medical condition preventing her from being with someone? Like not like an Ardok Yakshi?
Welcome,
Is that what she's referring to?
Please select
A husk? She got turned into a husk, maybe? Oh wow, there's a whole bunch of areas we can go to now. Purgatory Bar, etc. No, let's go back to the Normandy. We've done enough talking. So it is referring to Anadok Yakshi, like perhaps Morinth or something. Interesting. I'd have to look it up.
Shepard.
Oh shit, Miranda's here.
Listen, honey.
Hello, Miranda.
Commander Shepard. It's been far too long. We
Bloodshot.
live in interesting times.
A little too interesting.
I couldn't get anywhere near you when the Alliance had you locked up.
Relieved of duty. It was complicated.
I'm sure it was. I'm surprised they didn't court-martial you. The Alliance isn't known for its flexibility.
Doesn't matter now.
Shepard, about Earth.
Countless people lost their lives within minutes. The Reapers are everything we feared.
They should have listened to you a long time ago.
Yeah. Everyone keeps telling us that.
What about you? What brings you here?
I need to talk to a few people. Like you. The Citadel is a good place to meet. For now. What's the Alliance's next move?
We have a plan. It's a long shot.
Not surprising. Shepard? There's something I wanted to mention.
What is it?
Is she quit Cerberus too?
I haven't heard from my sister, Oriana, for a while. I'm getting worried.
Your sister?
Yes. I don't want to overreact, but... well, there's a lot going on.
I thought we made sure she was safe.
We did. It's probably nothing, but I just know my father is involved.
What happened?
I don't know. Everything I had in place to make sure she was safe went dark.
What do you need from me?
I appreciate the offer, Shepard, but you have your hands full.
Yeah, we do.
If I need a door or two kicked down, I know just who to call. But for now, I'll be fine.
All right.
Okay. I understand.
I have to figure this out.
You will. If you're looking for a lead here, anyone associated with Cerberus will be hard to find.
No question. But I'm owed a few favors. Someone here will give me a tip on Oriana.
Yeah, I agree. Confused humans. Her sister better not die. We're just expecting so much badness all the time now.
It's been a long time. What happened to you?
I've been in hiding. Being on the run from just about everyone isn't as glamorous as it sounds.
I didn't know.
It's all right. I knew there would be repercussions to walking away from Cerberus.
Oh, she did walk away.
I imagine. You're a dangerous enemy.
I am.
Why do you think your father is involved in Oriana's disappearance?
I kept careful tabs on my sister. I always knew where she was. For her to just vanish,
creepy.
It could only be him. After I hid her away, I still knew he'd stop at nothing to find her. She's all he has left. I have a hunch what happened, but I'll fill you in when I'm certain.
So the default is death, hey? The question is always just how. Oh, yeah, that's happening a lot, isn't it?
Have you had any run-ins with the Illusive Man?
Just once. He said it had been a pleasure to work with me, but he needed to contain the situation.
Contain the situation? Sounds final.
It nearly was. He doesn't take rejection well.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't.
All right, let's go.
I've got to get back to it.
And I should get out of sight.
Be careful.
No promises.
All right, catch you later, Miranda. Let's get on our ship. Hopefully Miranda... hopefully we get some more info on that at some point. Help her out. Rescue the sister again.